our wonderful president, Donald Trump. From Reuters, headline, White House video embraces Trump as daddy after NATO's chief's remark. All right, let's check out the video clip real quick that this is based on.
They've had a big...
Oh, let's scroll back a little bit. There we go.
They're not going to be fighting each other. They've had it. They've had a big fight, like two kids in a schoolyard. You know, they fight like hell. You can't stop them. Let them fight for about 2-3 minutes. Then it's easier to stop them.
And then Daddy has to sometimes use strong language.
You have to use strong language. Every once in a while, you have to use a certain word.
Given the 30,000 pounds of explosives and capability of those munitions, it was devastation underneath Fordo. And the amount of munitions.
All right. So there we have the comment from Matt Rutte, NATO chief, calling Donald Trump daddy, apparently. So let's read here from Brussels. The White House embraced the moniker of daddy for Donald Trump in a video that it released after NATO chief Mark Rutte used the term in a conversation with the U.S. president. Oh, yeah, of course, we've got to go check out that video real quick from the White House official account on X. They made an actual music video. Absolutely fantastic stuff from the White House account. So let's continue on here. So as you can see, the Daddy's Home video posted by the White House, along with featuring the song "Hey Daddy" by Usher. Rutte? I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. The Dutch Secretary General of the Military Alliance used the word daddy in appearance with Trump at Wednesday's summit after the U.S. president berated Israel and ran over Iran over, man, with the typos. Okay. Berated Israel and Iran over violations of a ceasefire, which later appeared to be holding. In response, Rutte laughed and said, quote, and then daddy has to sometimes use strong language to get them to stop. And of course, he was referring to, I think it was the day prior. Yes, here they cover it. On Tuesday, Trump said Iran and Israel had been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the F they're doing. And of course, that went super viral. Everybody was talking about it. In an interview with Reuters after the summit, Rutte said that he had used the word daddy to describe how some allies seem to view the United States rather than about Trump specifically. And I think in his defense, I think that was clear from the context. He made a funny little joke kind of referring to Donald Trump as daddy in the context of how some of these other countries were behaving, and specifically talking about Iran and Israel, right? But of course, you know, when you make a comment like that, it's absolutely going to be taken the wrong way. So let's read on here. In quote, in Europe, I hear sometimes countries saying, "Hey, Mark, will the U.S. stay with us?" And I said, that sounds a little bit like a small child asking his daddy, "Hey, are you still playing with the family?" Rutte said. So in that sense, I use daddy. It's not that I was calling President Trump daddy, end quote. it's hilarious that somebody had to address this officially. Asked if this meant other NATO members were like children who are now growing up after a pledge to spend more on defense, Rutte said they've already grown up, but realized they had to step up and equalize defense spending with the United States. And actually, there's some follow-up to this as well. Let's see. Producer, do you think you can locate the clip for me and drop the link in the document? There was a follow-up interview in which a reporter asked President Trump about this comment, the daddy comment. Let's see if we can find that clip while I get this other thing pulled up here. So I bookmarked this earlier. Ah, yes, here we go. So this is the T-shirt put out by the official winred.com merch shop for President Donald Trump. And it's very gay. Absolutely. If you're a man and you order and wear this shirt, you are 100% gay. I don't make the rules. That's just what it is. That said, it is hilarious. This whole thing is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Let's check it out. Oh, got no volume.
Mark
try again.
Rutte, the NATO chief, who is your friend, he called you daddy earlier. Do you regard your NATO
Rubio
allies
just losing
as
it.
kind of children?
Could not
He likes
maintain
me.
it.
I think he likes me. If he doesn't, I'll let you know. I'll come back and I'll hit him hard, okay? No?
do you
He
regard-
did it very affectionate. Daddy, you're my daddy.
Do you regard your NATO allies, though, as kind of like children, and they're obviously listening to you and they're spending more, and you're obviously appreciative of that, but do you hope that actually they're going to be able to defend themselves, defend Europe on their own without...
I think they
the
need
United
help a little
States?
bit at the beginning, and I
But
think they'll be
in the
able to,
end-
and I think they're going to remember this day.
All right. Fantastic stuff. That like I say, it's an amazing timeline to be a part of.